The removal of Rod Blagojevich from office has put political reform in the spotlight. Today, several lawmakers are calling for an end to pay-to-play politics in Illinois. ABC 7's Paul Mikey joining us now with more on whether reform is actually possible in this state.
Good question, Alan. Linda, many legislators look at it this way. If there is to be significant reform, it'll come now, or it may not come at all. Congressman Kirk wants to tighten contribution restrictions on the national level, and State Senator Matt Murphy, among others, hopes that the Blagojevich scandal will lead to real change in a state with some, quote, Wild West campaign laws.
The time is now for stricter limits, greater transparency, and especially consequences.
The congressman and the state senator argue that anyone who benefits from an earmark in Congress or a member initiative in Springfield shouldn't be allowed to make a campaign contribution.
It has become increasingly clear that the time for disinfecting Illinois politics is now.
After a historic week, there is little doubt that the chorus for ending pay-to-play in Illinois has many voices.
I think they have to change. We need to enact campaign finance reform immediately.
Like now, there have been forceful calls for campaign finance reform in the past, but many contend that what's been done, while beneficial, has only nibbled at the edges without getting to the core of the problem.
Campaign contributions are completely unregulated. You want to give $10 million to the former governor or the new governor, you can. And that really creates a climate where, we're trying to run this state with the bank vault open.
You guys are in politics. You know what we have to do to go out and run elections.
That remark from Rod Blagojevich in his final speech as governor may add impetus to a legislative effort to put limits on campaign contributions in Illinois, patterned after federal limits. An individual can give a candidate no more than $2,400. A company or a union through their political action groups are limited to $5,000.
This should be a slam dunk, and it's not going to be.
Cindy Canary and the Illinois Campaign for Political Reform have spent years measuring who gives and who gets. They've seen past efforts falter, but this time public discontent may make a difference.
Legislators who say, well, same old, we got a good prosecutor, we don't need good laws. I don't think there is any more tolerance for that argument.
Illinois is one of only a handful of states that have no limits on campaign contributions. The first sign of whether that has a chance of changing will come next week when the General Assembly returns to Springfield.